Hey guys, what's up? It's JR Cuber. In this video, we have an unboxing from Michael Womack. In here should be some vintage puzzles that he listed on Puzzle Trader that I grabbed. So I'm pretty excited to get into this. There's some stuff in here that I haven't gotten yet, so I'm really excited for it. So yeah, I got a really awesome price for these 3 puzzles. So yeah, let's just go ahead and open it up. So yeah, this is another Puzzle Trader grab. Puzzle Trader has actually come in really good handy for collecting some puzzles that I've been looking for quite a while. So yeah, let's just go ahead and check it out, see what all we got. First of all, we got this puzzle. We'll go through all of them specifically in a second. Then we got this. I'm not sure what this is, but we'll check it out in a second. Oh boy, we got a whole bunch of paper. I think there are notes on here, so we'll take a look at this as well. Then we got this Megaminx and this 2x2. And that is everything. Alright, so let's go ahead and get everything out of the bubble wrap real fast. And that's it. Alright, so this is everything we got here. Let's go ahead and take a look at these cards. So he sent a whole bunch of these business cards. So Michael has a YouTube channel. If you guys want to check it out, there is the URL right there. I'll also leave a link in the description. But yeah, he just sent me a ton of these. So that's pretty cool. And then this is a piece of paper. Alright, so it says, thank you for buying the Rubiks World, Original Rubiks Pocket 2x2, and the Tomy Megaminx. So that's what these 3 puzzles are. These originally came from a 10-piece cube lot I bought from eBay a while back. When I received them, most of the puzzles were hard to turn except for the 2x2, but I fully lubed the screws on the Megaminx and added some lube to the 2x2 and Rubiks World. Oops, that's not quite centered. There we go. Once I figured out who you were, I decided to give you a free Nightmare Bandage Cube to review and some of my business cards. The one I sent you is one I made from a batch of 22 at the beginning of 2017. But later in 2018, I'll have plenty more to sell, and I'll be selling them in white stickerless along with the usual black plastic versions. Oh, and the Nightmare Bandage Cubes are made from MF3S. Okay, so I think I have heard of the Nightmare Bandage Cube before. He's talked about it in, I think, Puzzle Modders Anonymous, the Puzzle Modders Facebook group. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and actually check that one out first real fast. So here we go. Here is the puzzle. It says Nightmare Bandage Cube, and then it is signed by him. So what I'm pretty sure this is a bandage cube, but you can't really see where the bandages are because the bandage pieces haven't been filled in and kind of connected as one piece. So you just kind of have to feel it out and see if you can kind of figure out which pieces are bandaged and which aren't. I don't know if the bandage pattern is the same as... So it looks like it can only turn in these 2 ways. So I don't think it's the same as the Meffert's bandage cube layout. So here we go. You can turn it up like that, and then it'll move there. Interesting. So you kind of have to mess around with it for a little bit to see how it actually moves and what ways you can turn it. This is a really cool puzzle. Well, thank you very much, Michael, for sending me this. That was really nice of you. I'll have to take a look at this a little bit more and see if I can figure out how to even scramble it and maybe even solve it. So yeah, so I can't really seem to move it more than just these couple of ways right here, these few turns. But I'm sure I'll have to figure that out as I go. That's really cool. Thank you so much for sending that. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to this puzzle. This is an original Rubiks World made in Hong Kong, 1982. So this is basically a 3x3 ball, one of the first 3x3 balls that had this world map kind of printed on it basically. So movement is quite nice thanks to the lubricant that he said that he put in here. It actually moves pretty good for an older puzzle like this, but something that's kind of interesting that I'm noticing is it feels like the layers are kind of springed a little bit. So it feels like the layers feel really springy, and certain parts of the turn feel way rougher than others as it kind of bounces over the spring, which is kind of neat. So, but yeah, we can go ahead and like say do a checkerboard pattern here. There we go. That's kind of interesting. Just kind of looks all scrambled basically. So let's get this back. So yeah, overall the movement's actually not too bad. So let's see if we can actually, I wonder if I can take a piece out. I don't think I'll be able to. I don't want to rip my nail up, but I might have to just get like a butter knife in there and pry a piece out so I can see. But I'm assuming the mechanism is just going to be the same as a normal Rubik's brand. So yeah, I actually I remember seeing one of these on eBay when I was first getting into cubing, and I actually bid on it, I think, when I was outbid right at the very end. But I think I was almost able to get my hands on one of these, you know, like 7 years ago or so when I was first getting into cubing. But yeah, it's kind of cool to actually finally have one now to help with the vintage collection that I've been working on for a little while. So yeah, this is a really cool puzzle. Alright, so the next one is this. So this is supposedly an original Tomy Megaminx. So Tomy was the original, I think it was something like the original vendor for Mefferts or something like that. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that Tomy was the first company that was working with Mefferts to produce their puzzles, so like the original Megaminx and Pyraminx. So I have an original Tomy Pyraminx, but this is the original Tomy Megaminx. I also have the Hungarian Supernova, which is the first Megaminx. I think this might be the second one, or if or maybe they were made around the exact same time or something like that. But yeah, as you guys can see, these have the textured stickers that are usually associated with Mefferts, but these kind of stickers were also on the Pyraminx, so it was definitely something that Tomy started, I guess. So yeah, the turning of this puzzle is actually nowhere near as good as the Hungarian Supernova. That one turns a lot better, but the cuts on this puzzle are also quite a bit different. It looks much more similar to a standard Megaminx, whereas the Hungarian Supernova had perfectly triangular edges. So, but yeah. The color scheme is really interesting too. It's very, very bright and vibrant. It's got this nice bright orange and stuff like that. It looks really nice too. But yeah, you can tell it's a little bit worn and aged, but yeah, this is a really, really cool puzzle to have as well, along with the Hungarian Supernova. So these were just some of the first Megaminxes that you could get, and just a very, very simple type design as well. It also feels much smaller than normal Megaminxes, so I don't have a normal one to compare with me, but I can just tell immediately that it is it's not significantly smaller, but a fair bit smaller. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. The original Tomy Megaminx. Alright, and finally, here we have the original Rubik's Pocket Cube. This was, it says, made in Taiwan. It doesn't have a year on it. But yeah, this is the original Rubik's 2x2. I've been looking for one of these for a while now, and I'm really glad to finally have one now. So yeah, as you guys can tell, this 2x2 is much, much smaller than normal 2x2s that you see today. I think it actually might be 19mm cubies, and compare it here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, because this 3x3 I know is not 57, but so the cubies on this I'm pretty sure are 19mm. I know that'll make Nathan really happy if you're watching this. But yeah, so this is a very, very interesting puzzle. It's a strange size to have a 2x2 that's proportion to a 3x3. Yeah, besides like the mini Ishin, this is like the smallest 2x2 that I have. It also has the original Japanese color scheme, which had a white and yellow next to each other. And of course it's got that original logo, which is really cool. As for the turning itself, it's not all that bad. It's definitely not great by any standard, but it's it's not incredibly stiff either, so it's acceptable. You can finger trick it, so it's not a huge pain to maneuver. So I guess we can go ahead and do a little bit of a scramble here. Definitely not much corner cutting, but yeah, I don't want to stress this thing too much because I don't want it to pop or anything like that. Because I know I think these had a little bit of a tendency to pop, but oops, be careful here. Let's go ahead and get that up, and then get blue. It is a little bit weird to not do yellow after you just did white, but there we go. And then we will see if we can get through this algorithm. There we go. So yeah, there is the original Rubik's 2x2. Very, very cool. So happy to have this added to the collection. So now I have the original 2x2, the original 3x3, and 2 of the original 4x4s as well. I am missing a Rubik's Professor's Cube, the original 5x5, but I'm sure I'll come across one of those eventually. Anyways, that's about it for this unboxing. So we got these 4 puzzles here. Really awesome additions to the collection. Thank you very much, Michael, for including this Nightmare Bandage Cube, and also just for giving me such an awesome price on the rest of these. So yeah, if you guys are looking for vintage puzzles or just puzzles in general, definitely check out Puzzle Trader on Facebook, because you do see some good deals like this. But just be careful, because I stock that page pretty heavily. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun showing you guys these vintage puzzles and adding them to the collection. And yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos as well. Anyways, that's about it for this unboxing. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a like. Links to all of my social media pages and my merch store will be linked down in the description below as always. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.